Hello everyone. Today I am going to tell Roman numbers from absolute infinity to beyond absolute infinity. Sideways infinity and infinity, normal infinity, crossing each other, there is a dot here, is absolute infinity. Starting from absolute infinity, we will get bigger to absolute infinity 1, because this 8 absolute infinity and here is copied here, so absolute 1 infinity. So again 3 times absolute 8 infinity, 8 infinity, 8 infinity, 3 times absolute 2 infinity, and z with these 3 squares is absolute 5 infinity, and and this z with these 3 squares another time, this z with these 3 squares is equal to absolute infinity 10. Our absolute 10 infinity, this lightning bolt is absolute 1000 infinity. 2 lightning bolts are absolute 10,000 infinity. 4 lightning bolts are absolute 100,000 infinity. And 8 lightning bolts are absolute million infinity. And 16 lightning bolts are absolute billion infinity. And lightning bolt times 32 or 32 lightning bolts is equal to absolute trillion infinity. And I don't know what this symbol is named, but it's actually absolute Google infinity. This 4 stripes is absolute 10 and 3 arrows and a 10. And this 4 stripes, crossing another 4 stripes is actually absolute 10 bracket close 10 infinity. And these 8 stripes are absolute 3 of 3 infinity, and the colored star is absolute infinity 5 times. See how I wrote 5 times. And there's a 6 pointed star is equal to absolute infinity times 10. Here, next section. 2 6 pointed stars are absolute infinity times 20. This is a special star. It is equal to absolute infinity times 50. And then a star inside a circle is equal to absolute infinity times 100. And then this 3D star is equal to absolute infinity times absolute infinity. And the keyboard is absolute infinity times absolute infinity times absolute infinity or absolute infinity cubed. And let me go back to this. This is also absolute infinity squared. Now we are in the loop section. dp is equal to absolute infinity multiplied by times absolute infinity. And dp 8 infinity is equal to absolute infinity multiplied by absolute infinity. And dp is equal to absolute wait, there's a bracket here, bracket absolute infinity times absolute infinity bracket close times 10. I don't know what this symbol is named, but it is actually bracket absolute infinity times absolute infinity bracket close times absolute infinity. And then this scissor is equal to, it is not a bracket anymore, it's a straight line, and it's written inside absolute infinity times absolute infinity, another bar closing the thing, and then it is next to it is times absolute infinity. We have done this. Now let's go to this part. I don't know what the symbol is named. I don't know. I can't think it. But it's actually dot. There are dots now. Dot, bar, over straight line, absolute infinity times absolute infinity, bar, dot times absolute infinity. Here, this music note, this is equal to dot, bar, absolute infinity times absolute infinity, bar, dot times absolute infinity. And this second music note is equal to dot, bar over straight line absolute infinity times absolute infinity, bar, dot this time it has two layers but the same number of dots. Dot 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 bar absolute infinity times absolute infinity bar dot 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 dot. Second layer dot 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 bar absolute infinity times absolute infinity straight line dot 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 dot, and here under times absolute infinity. Now we have reached to the big number, which is this chess coin. Or everyone knows what is this chess coin, but it is actually a Roman numeral absolute infinity a. Now this bracket close and the bracket is equal to absolute infinity b. Bracket close bracket is equal to absolute infinity c. Upside down question mark is equal to absolute infinity f. Two upside down question marks is equal to absolute infinity z. Now 3 upside down question marks is equal to 1 absolute infinity. Reverse pi is 10 absolute infinity. Pointed end p question mark is equal to 58 absolute infinity. And this approximately symbol, but it doesn't have like another. So it is equal to 100 absolute infinity. And 2 commas above this bracket and bracket close with nothing inside is 500 absolute infinity. And this 2 commas on top of reverse pi is equal to absolute infinity slash times 1 million to the power of 1000 to the power of 100. And this pointed end and 2 commas on top of it is equal to absolute infinity pi. And xp bracket I bracket close pointed end is equal to absolute use. And xp bracket VII bracket close pointed end is equal to absolute dog. And there are 5 loops of all of these numbers from here to this one to here, and then this is loop 10 of this from here to here. So at the end, now this is the greater than symbol and the less than symbol, and w is between that, and here I, so it is w plus 1. Greater than symbol w, less than symbol m is equal to w plus 1000. X greater than symbol w less than symbol is equal to w times 10, and greater than symbol e less than symbol is infinity. Who knows about infinity can raise their hands. And this greater than symbol ae less than symbol is equal to eternal infinity. They can raise their hands who knows eternal infinity. And this greater than symbol infinity itself is there, and then less than symbol is equal to inaccessible infinity. Please raise your hands if you know this. And the greater than symbol and the exponent symbol and a less than symbol is equal to absolutely. Please raise your hand if you know this. And finally, we have reached an O and a static line crossing. And finally, we have reached terminus infinity. And then we are going to numbers that are not real and they were made up for creativity. So this diamond in a box is simple infinity, and this O with followed by this one, it is actually torus infinity. Let me write this. It is almost looking like 2, but the lines are curved and there is a box. So it is Gemini infinity. And this 6 and this 9, but they are not the correct sign. So that is Cancer infinity. And this, I don't know what this symbol is. It is Leo infinity. And this M and this whatever this thing is, and these 2 lines are Virgo infinity, Virgo infinity you can call it. And this thing Aquarian with the box is Aquarius infinity. And this N here with this dot and with this curve, it is Capricornfinity. And this bracket close and a bracket and line crossing both is equal to Piscesfinity. And this one and this line and the two lines have crossing is inpredictaterminusfinity. And the last and the final that were made up with creativity and that was not real is this line and these two lines crossing it, plus with an O and a slanted line with it, is equal to inpredictaterminusfinity. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you.